Audio Jungle.
From north, east, west, and south. It's all about topical story on this platform. Talking about bystanders at newsstands on Flip TV, your number one newspaper review program. It's a program you need to watch. Okay, today's edition of bystanders at newsstands. Talking about the weekend edition, we have weekend journals. The Saturday journal, that's the Vanguard newspaper and the Daily Trust. Also a Saturday daily. Quickly to what we have on their front pages. We have the students saying something here. 6 days in bandits den. We went through hell. That's what the students that were abducted last week are saying here. 6 days in bandits den. We went through hell. That's what the students are saying. Okay, our abductors flogged us, shot into air to scare us, fed us with cassava, raw potatoes, dirty water. We trekked long hours in the bush in cold nights. No ransom paid to secure their release. That's what the governor of Katsina is saying. Masari, put your experience behind you. That's what Buhari is telling the students. And quickly to the down part of the paper, government attacks Zamfara Emir, kill 8 in his convoy. On to the next one, which is the Daily Trust newspaper. That's the Saturday Daily Trust newspaper. The major headline, what is it saying? Kankara abduction, your effort not good enough. That's what Buhari is telling the service chiefs. Your effort not good enough, Buhari tells service chiefs. On to the next one, Mo's shake up. We trek to Zamfara. After 2 days, we trek to Zamfara. After 2 days. That's very, 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 very bad. It's unfair to accuse me of complicity. That's what Governor of Zamfara, Governor Matawale, is saying. Our notorious bandits, Daudawa, moved to Kankara ahead of abduction. Okay, on to the next one. We have untold story of Bauchi's ancient city walls, and these are the stories we have on the front pages of these two Saturday dailies. Of course, you know our viewers are set to express their views, analyze these topical stories. Let's quickly join them. I'll be back in a jiffy.
My name is Oluwaseun Joseph. I work with Evertop Properties Limited, a real estate development and marketing company. And in year 2020, which is the end of the year, we are running a promo. We call it end of the year promo, New Year and Christmas promo, where we are giving out a special discount for a special people. When we are giving a special gift for a special client. Now, Evertop Properties Limited, we are saying that you can pay 25,000 naira initial deposit and journey to a new year, new home just began. At Evertop Properties Limited, we don't just sell property, we sell peace of mind. Evertop, creating value. Use promo code FLIPTV and enjoy special gift and special discount for Xmas promo with Evertop Properties Limited. Thank you.
Abducted students went through a lot of terrific experience, which we are also sympathizing with them. But the question is the government responsive enough to security challenges?
Mr. Mike, to be quite honest with you, the government is not responsive. And again, if you look at the statement that came from the government, you see that it was disjointed. Different narrative from different angles. At the point, Garbachev said 10 students were kidnapped. The state government of Katsina State gave 333. At a point, Boko Haram claimed responsibility. They followed it up with a video that was released. As at the last count, the parents of the students said the video is not true. That none of the persons in the video were students of that school. But again, coming to look at the testimony of one of the students who said that he was the one in the video that was compared to say that Boko Haram is the one that kidnapped them. Mr. Mike, I think there's more to this. Why am I saying this? Because it appears as if there is a synergy between Boko Haram and these bandits, if actually it was not bandits, Boko Haram that kidnapped those boys. Then again, you now ask yourself, how come the video that was done by insurgents, bandits, got into the hand of Shakao, who subsequently released it? Then again, I think there should be proper debriefing, because the information the military will gather should go a long way in helping to mitigate such ugly trend. And again, I think yesterday, Mr. President acknowledged that the 7 chiefs, that their best is not good enough. So since he have come to acknowledging this, he should do the needful to rejig the security architecture, to fire the 7 chiefs, to bring in fresh hands, and let us see fresh strategies, and let us see how we can win this war. Because if you look at the way it is today, we are not yet winning the war, and it's unfortunate if we continue doing the same thing over and over, we are likely not going to get results.
Insurgency is an ideology, and for you to overcome that ideology, you must have a superior ideology. You must drive a superior ideology within those regions before you can conquer such prevalent ideology. So coming down to, especially when it boils down to religious ideology, you see, you find it very difficult to fight, because it's just like you are fighting against the gods. So for you to overcome that, mind you, look at the Boko Haram that claim to be against Western education. Most of their facilities, most of the weapons they use are sophisticated weapons.
Technological.
Western weapons, which is a product of technology. It is not a product of Islamic reasoning or religious reasoning. So I see no sense. I mean, they don't have any sense of reasoning. If they have, why should they abolish education or work against? Look at what the level of horrifying experience these children went through. It's quite unfortunate. And mind you, the Buhari that is cautioning the service chief, he should be held responsible. So there is no hiding place for the president. He should accept the fact that he has failed and tender apology to Nigerian people. I mean, to the entire world, for causing a national embarrassment to the Nigerian state. So it is quite unfortunate that we find ourselves in this mess.
No, what I'm saying is, anybody that says that there was no negotiation is a life on the pit of hell. I'm happy that the students were released unhurt, even more than the number they allege that was kidnapped. And again, if you look at the disjointed statement from different strata of government, it tells you that they do not have accurate data of the students. Are you telling me that if it was cow that was rustled in Mr. President Ranch, that they will not get the actual number of cow that was rustled? How can you say you kidnapped 333 students? A government a presidential spokesperson said 10. At the end of the day, they released 344. So how are we sure that there are some that didn't die in captivity? Now that the government do not have the accuracy of the actual number that was kidnapped. But again, I think the thing is, the takeaway from this is, let there be proper debriefing, because such information will aid in security operations subsequently.
And many Nigerians allege that there were some sort of gameplay, in terms of the kidnappers in that state.
There is no, you cannot rule out that. There are so many motivating factors in this. One is for economic gain. These bandits, or whatever they know, the name they go by, they want to use it to make money. And as much as you keep on paying ransom, you don't have what it takes to go on offensive against these bandits. It is continually flourishing. It is not true. It cannot be true. It cannot be true. It cannot be true. He's not telling us the truth. Okay, now ask me, for what purpose were they kidnapped? For what purpose was there? What was the terms of the negotiation? Because there was negotiation. Is it that there was some bandits in the in the custody of the Nigerian police or army that they traded with.
So negotiation took place.
So negotiation actually took place. You cannot rule that away. You are not talking to animals. We are human that have the tendency to reason.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We went through hell. That's what the students said. We were fed with cassava, drank dirty water, and all sorts of rubbish. But the question is, are the security agents in Nigeria, the security personnel, responsive enough when it comes to security issues? And looking at what the president has told the service chiefs, that their best is not good enough, don't you think they need to keep up their game and make sure that lives and properties of the citizens are protected?
Good morning. Yeah. Mike, we are, those boys that was kidnapped is not Boko Haram that kidnapped them all. You don't know. Those boys were kidnapped by a group of people organized by the elders in Castina. That is why when the thing happened, the governor Masari said he know where those children are. Because he know where immediately they parted, they know where they're taking them to, which is where Zamfara. The Boko Haram just come and talk because the people, so that the world will see them that they are powerful. The people that kidnap you, if it is Boko Haram that kidnap these children, those children won't return by now.
And they won't come back. They won't come back alive.
They won't come back alive. Those children were not kidnapped by Boko Haram. It's a hard time we have to know the truth. That is why they negotiate with them. It's not security agency that freed them. The people that kidnapped them, the governors of Sokoto State and Katsina State, have negotiated. And Nigeria money, our funds have entered there, if you don't know. A lot of money have gone into that place before those children were released. You understand? They are looking for a way to generate money.
But the government said there was no kind of money that was paid to the bandits.
Okay, they will not tell you now. You did not hear, we hear when they pay money for Boko Haram to release people, still they have not released. They give them money for it, like Shaibu and other Chibok girls. Where are they? You tell me that Boko Haram kidnap your children and Boko Haram leave them. It's a group of people that are the same elder in Castina form. They know what they are doing. Buhari have agenda and he want to still keep those service chiefs. The service chief, he want to keep them so that this thing happens, so that the world will say, the security agencies are working. And the main place that they will have worked, they are not doing anything. What happened to the herdsmen, the same bandit that are entering home, killing people? And the security agency went there to rescue these children. You will not hear exchange of gun bullets. They just went there and carry the children come out. Our mumu don't do now. You know what the Charlie boy talk. Our mumu don't do. Security agency cannot go to a camp of kidnapper and just rescue the boy. They did not kill the people. They did not kill the kidnapper. They just carry the children go. No exchange of bullet. Our mumu don't do. You understand?
Journey of this country will never end until we come to what understand. There's something wrong. Until we come to understanding of what can we do to save this problem of this country. So we sit down and start to think. So we try all forces. America come, China come, all parts of the world come to put what end to Nigerian crisis and kidnapping and all this. But nobody can be able to solve it. Is there anybody? The America pack load, China pack load, the world come with all ammunition to conquer a small Boko Haram, just small but idiot who form a camp and start to use gun. But the whole world come with their skill of technique, their education standard, and they cannot conquer the small boys. And the small boys see pressure till today. There's something wrong.
What is wrong? What is wrong?
One man who rule this country, they call him Sani Abacha. Abacha said that any matter you cannot solve for 24 hours as a man of force. Get that? Any matter you cannot solve as a man of force, you have all power. In 24 hours is what is something else. Boko Haram, there's something wrong. People don't know. We know what is wrong.
Can you tell us what is wrong?
It can be. It can be. They arrest girl, children, they return. This one they arrest, they return. There's something. It can never be peace until it be peace. Abraham Lincoln said, he said, until all of us free, all are slaves.
But don't you think telling us the solution can bring
solution to bring you? If I tell you solution now, whoever see me here will say, that man is a madman. You don't know that my word is a power.
Well, you have solution to it.
I have the solution. If I talk now, people will say, make that man go sit down and say, stupid man.
You can save many lives with your solution.
I'm coming. We talk solution. We tell them solution. But they look, there's no regard. Boko Haram can never be end until what is not to be done must be done.
What must be done?
It's
what
going to
that
be,
thing?
listen, the power of Boko Haram control, the boys controlled by influence of power. People that claim that it controlled by influence of power, there's something I complain that. But for us to know, what can we just not? Small not, we can just adjust.
And what's that not?
The knowledge, we lack the knowledge. We lack the knowledge, adjust that knot.
Can you give them the knowledge?
When they just adjust the knot,
Can you give them the knowledge? Please. Can you?
I can give them the knowledge they do for me. I cannot give them the knowledge from the media. I get the knowledge. I'm a spiritual man, I get the knowledge. I mean, they don't got just that knot. Mark today keep 220,000 years to come. Our time start now. TikTok for 40 million years. If you know adjust that knot, bring Boko Haram can never stop. Bring the whole world.
Then help us.
Then we can help you when you need us.
We need you now.
You don't need me.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much.
What would have stopped the military, chiefs, both the serving one and the ex one, from stopping or solving this present, issue? Is a good question. Then again, what is it that is stopping Mr. President from sacking the service chief? When a coach is leading a whole team in England, EPL, and Nigeria, MPL, and this coach keeps on failing and conceding defeats anytime he misses the opposition team, what do you think the management of the team should do? Is he not sacking the coach? This time around, we are even asking him not to sack them, but to retire them. That is the question. Buhari retained service chief for his own selfish interest. He has not sacked them because there is something going on with them. Something is going on. That's why Brutai should not go. And Mr. President himself, the so-called retired General Buhari has not seen anything wrong on Brutai's service. Let's call it service. Do you understand? He should have sacked Brutai since. Everybody has been clamoring. He returns him there. Mike, what is it that is stopping Mr. President? I'm trying to add to your question. It's a question that is left for everybody. You and I, even in Europe and America, everybody should answer these questions. Because we are tired. People in the house, upper and lower house, invited him to come and tell them, why do you still retain your service, the service chiefs? You know what happened? Buhari said no, that his invitation to both the upper house and lower house is unconstitutional. Wow.
Supported by
Attorney General of Federation, Sheikh Hussaini Garba, Ango Abdullahi, supported by Lai Mohammed, supported by the office of the presidency. All of them, they supported him. I tell you, even though when I was in primary school or secondary school, when we were reading government in those days, I know that the upper house and lower house, they have right to invite Mr. President to explain certain things concerning the state of the nation. Even for instance, when this coronavirus was ravaging so much in the United States, which all of us know that over 200,000 Americans were killed by coronavirus, you can see Mr. President Donald Trump stood on his feet, talking, addressing the state of the nation, visiting people, sending palliatives, making sure that Americans are happy with him. But look at what is happening in Nigeria. They are playing games with our lives. Come and address security issue in the upper and lower house. This man could not honor such invitation. I tell you, Nigeria is a killing field. Nigerian government is the worst government ever, however, witnessed or read about on earth. Michael,
There's nothing I can tell you that will profile solution of this security because my father has never been a soldier or police. I myself have never been a soldier or even a criminologist to profile solution to a crime of that magnitude against humanity. So I have no solution to that. I tell you, Michael, I have no solution. Only suggestion I can make, to understand or contribute, is for Buhari to totally overhaul the security chiefs, the service chiefs, all of them, police, soldier, even up to civil defense corps.
Now it happened to Chibok community, it happened to Dapchi community, and of recent, the Kankara community. Don't you think this will keep reoccurring if drastic measures are not taken?
Yes, Michael, if drastic measures are not taken, it's going to reoccur again because if you look at the way it's going on, it's happening from east, going to Connaught, mid-north, mid-belt, Kano. Don't you know that it's going to come down to south? We all in the southern Nigeria should be very proactive. That's why I give kudos to my Yoruba brothers who formed Amoteku some months ago. The governors in the southwest cooperated together. They come together and come out with Amoteku security outfit. 75% from me. I love them. Then the mid-belt themselves, Benue, they are that.
They are Eastern Security Network.
Thank you. The Eastern Security Network of recent, that's last week, is receiving a lot of knocks, criticism from southeastern greedy governors. Governor Uzodimma and his led group, other governors, they are distancing themselves from there. Organizing themselves, they made mess of that security outfit. I'm talking now so that Igbo brothers in diaspora abroad, they will be hearing us very well. Governors in the southeast, Ugwayin, Obiano, Hope Uzodimma, and the rest of them on the Guinea Ipazo from Abia State, they are distancing themselves from our own security network to safeguard our land. Look at 2 months ago, a 16-year-old girl was raped to her death in Enugu State. 16-year-old by the Fulani herdsmen. So now, what do you think is going to happen to Igbo man when we are not united, when we don't even care about our lives? Southeast Security Outfit is a security organization that is safeguarding the southeastern region. They are not IPOB. I'm telling you, these governors are distancing themselves from this security outfit because of their selfish interest.
In this case of the little children, I thank God that negotiation went on because these little children don't have the idea of escaping or the sound of bullet or shock of something like attack. But one thing I want us to know, negotiating with them for a long period give them the power to be acting. Now, if federal government of Nigeria can do Operation Python dance against IPOB, why can't they do Operation Cow Jump Up? Operation Cow Jump Up to flush this bandit in the north. Or you call them Fulani herdsmen, or you call them Boko Haram, whatever you call them in the north. Why can't they do something tangible to shock this group? What are federal government waiting for? They will go into negotiation using our money, the oil money from the south, the oil money from Biafra land, sponsoring their people in the name of their negotiating. Look at the gold in Zamfara. Federal government made it to be individual. Go settle with the owners of the land. If they tell it to man, the man. If they tell it to man. But the oil in Biafra land become a public liability. Look at last time. They were killing in one of the government in Nigeria. Chinese died, laborers died, people died there because it's in the hand of individual. They are reaping it. But the oil become public property where everybody went to loot. That's why you see looting in Nigeria up to today. Now, when the bandit run short of money, they will arrange with the government, northern government of Nigeria, Fulani northern government of Nigeria. They will go and arrange and carry some group of people. They will use bunch of crude oil money in dollars and give them. They will go and take the refreshing themselves without doing any work than to kill a human being. When you kill woman, be supposed to be brought to book and judge. But the federal government will carry money and tell them thank you in the name of negotiation. Look at it was Myanti Allah who went to negotiate, which the northern people know about it. Myanti Allah. Now look at it. Now the APC government of Nigeria were accusing the northern governors. They are behind of this very kidnapping. Now they're arguing. Say I'm not the one. I'm the one. I'm not the one. They know what they are doing. Buhari know what he's doing. Now look at it. The day Buhari went to visit Cassava was the day they kidnapped these children. He was in this section. They were doing kidnapping another section. After that, when he finished, he did not go and look what happened. Rather, he went to be visiting cows. That's what is important to him. Not to count his cow because he have cattle ranch. Now, is this a government you have to rely on it?
Now, with this kind of experience the students had, they were fed with cassava, they drank dirty water, they trekked a long distance, a cold night, and all this stuff. Now, should you wait and experience this kind of minutes, I call it minutes, before necessary actions have been taken?
There's no action this present government can take. Because the present government is behind all is happening. There's no action they can take. It happened in Chuk Box. It happened in so many places before this one. What action did the government take? The time where it happened in Jonathan regime, in Chuk Box of Jonathan regime, you see what's going on. You see the rampaging. Nigerian army under Inyelejika, under Patrick Assis. You see what they did. But what are these present service chiefs are doing? Last time they said, we are not among the people that are negotiating with Boko Haram to release these boys. Where were you when they came and took them away? Where is Nigerian army? Where were they? Do they have right to go and negotiate? Who called them? Are they the government? They said we are exempted. Is Nigerian army not ashamed? The government cannot do anything. They only play lip service. This government is a government of partiality.
They went to visit their uncle now. They went there to visit their uncle.
You said it yesterday.
They went there to visit their uncle. The uncle said he wanted some time with them. With their uncle is who? Shekaru. And then they went there to pay courtesy visit to the uncle. And then after some days, the uncle said, okay, you guys can go back to your various home. So how come they sleep on that environment? They went there on a courtesy visit. The uncle said he wanted to see them, Shekaru, and they went there to meet him. After the ransom have been met, the students said they are tired of going to school. That was what they said yesterday. Abi, did you see it? They said they are tired of going to school. Didn't you watch journalists Anchor yesterday? They are not scared. These people, in the first place, they don't want to go to school. So your uncle said, okay, since you guys don't want to go to school, come on board. I have something to tell you. Just come on a visit. After the return, after when I came back, they said they don't want to go to school again. She went to the president yesterday. I told the president that we are no longer going to school. And what did the president say? What did he say? He was just smiling. Did you watch it? So is that the kind of people I should be coming here to just deliberate and start defending them? Let them unravel this issue until when we stop this issue of negotiating with banditry in Nigeria. Nigeria can never move forward. It's like one part of this country just dragging south and the west backward. Sorry, south
And the eastern side.
and the southern backward. Because if you keep on paying, I heard that 4 million euro was being paid.
And Masari said they didn't pay any ransom to secure their release.
According to the governor, Cassava he said he called them. He said, please release my son, and the children were released. And it's so laughable. He just called Boko Haram, release my children, and the kids are released. 4 million euro ransom was being paid to secure it. That was why APC National Political Secretary said a governor in Southwest is behind
Boko Haram. I don't know if it's Matawale, because Matawale has always been the front runner of him securing, negotiating with bandits. Anybody, governors and father, any person that is being kidnapped in this country, Matawale will say, okay, don't worry, I'll get you out. He was the one that even facilitated the release of these Kankara boys. I don't.
Which means you should be pro.
I don't know what kind of country is this one. A governor.
An investigation should be carried out.
Matawale alone has believed about. He has spent on close to like 12 persons in this country.
And don't you think that was because that's because he's an influential person?
He's not influential. I don't know what kidnapping them. They are making money to themselves. Who kidnapped them before? Matawale and Co should be questioned. How come that see when there is any issue of kidnapping in the country, you always secure their release? Why? Who are you? Are you working for them? DSS. If not for that, see that the governor has immunity, he need to be questioned.
All right, thank you so much.
It's a kind of it's a disgrace to us as a country.
It's disheartening, right?
Yes, it doesn't worth it. A country where we have professors and educated people, you see how the country is being messed up by some kind of people. So it's heartbreaking anyway.
Now looking at the recent abduction of Kankara students, don't you think there was a kind of political gamble in it?
Yes, it can be a kind of a political gamble, and again, it may not be. Okay. Because why I said it may not be is because the mental status of those living in the northern part is nothing to write home about. You understand? And this arises because of the way they are brainwashed by the so-called religious leaders. So, if you have been in the north, you see that those people, their mental status is not right. So, 3,000, even 10,000 people can be kidnapped. But in other parts of this country, which is the south, I don't think such can happen.
Now, and what advice would you give to the president at this point in time? Of course, he has refused to sack the service chiefs. You know that?
Yes, but I don't think that sacking the service chief is the way out.
Wow.
It's not the solution. You understand? Nigeria has a problem that we all need to go to the grassroots to address those problems. So the issue of corruption has got deep into our blood. So sacking the service chief, and what of those that you are installing? Are they clean? So a country where you can't get justice, no equal right, and everything is being messed up, it's just like you are recycling the service chief.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of this program. Make sure you join us next time on the same platform. I still remain Michael Abducted. Behind the camera, I have Samuel Fadairo, and I also have Christian Chuku keeping it real with me behind the camera. You can join us on our social media handles displayed on your screen. You can also subscribe to Flip TV Plus, our sister channel. Subscribe to Flip TV. You can join me on Facebook, Michael Temitayo Adekunle, Michael Michael Temitayo Adekunle. You can make your own comments, make your own contribution at the comment section. Viewers across the globe, we really appreciate you. I love you all, and I say Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. Have a good weekend. Stay safe.
Audio Jungle.